In this video, we will discuss stitch techniques and materials for creating the beautiful Rosabella. Sit tight and be part of the fun. Let's start by discussing the contrast between V-stitch technique and X-stitch technique. Then I will show you an example to help you understand them better. To make a single crochet using the V-stitch technique, first insert your hook into the stitch, wrap the yarn around the hook, pull the yarn, then yarn over again and pull the yarn through both loops on your hook. This technique is also referred to as yarn over because it involves yarning over the hook twice. Now to make a single crochet using the X-stitch technique, first insert your hook into the stitch, bring the yarn under the hook, pull the yarn, then yarn over and pull the yarn through both loops on your hook. This technique is sometimes called yarn under, yarn over because it involves yarning under the hook before yarning over it. To better understand these techniques, I found a tutorial at the beginning of my journey on false bubbles, which was very helpful. I will include a link to the tutorial in the video description. Now I'll showcase two dolls that I've created using the V-stitch technique and the X-stitch technique. You'll notice that each technique has a different impact on the shape of the doll and the tightness of the stitches. In the first doll, you will notice that the stitches form a V shape, while in the second doll, the stitches create a clear X shape. The X-shaped stitches provide a neater appearance in my opinion, as well as a firmer structure, so for the doll's base, I recommend using the X-stitch technique. This technique results in tighter and better looking stitches, giving the doll a polished appearance. However, when it comes to the doll's hair and clothes, I sometimes prefer using the V-stitch technique. This choice allows for slightly looser stitches, creating a more flowing texture. But remember that this preference is subjective and you should use the technique that you feel most comfortable with. Both techniques have their merits and you can use the one that best aligns with your creative vision and desired outcome. Now let's delve into the technique of the invisible decrease. First insert your hook into the first front loop of the first stitch. Then insert your hook into the second front loop of the second stitch. Yarn over and pull the yarn through both front loops. Finally pull the yarn through the two loops on your hook. Now we will be discussing some of the materials needed for this project, starting with the most crucial part, the yarn. For most of the yarn we will be using 100% cotton yarn, which has different names depending on your location and the yarn weight. In the US it can be referred to as yarn number 2, fine, baby, sport. In the UK, New Zealand and Australia, it's called 4 woolly or 4 woolly fingering. It has a specification of 16 wraps per inch. This information allows for better yarn selection because it's not uncommon to come across different yarns that fall under the same name but have slightly varying weights. To determine the number of wraps per inch, you can use a pin or any regular rounded object. Then wrap your yarn around it and count the number of wraps while ensuring that they are not wrapped tightly. You can visit the Knitting with Cheryl Brunette link in the description for more understanding of yarn weights. It really helped me at the beginning. You will also find a free yarn weight spreadsheet to download. However, in amigurumi, some prefer tighter stitches for a more compact result. In my case, I opted to use a slightly smaller crochet hook, especially a 2.5mm hook, to achieve the desired tightness. It's important to find what works best for you in terms of yarn material, weight, and hook size, but keep in mind that your choices will have an impact on the size and shape of the doll. Regardless of your personal choices, you can still follow the same pattern. You can find the pattern link in the video description below. If you have any questions or would like to share the final results, please feel free to email me. Next, let's talk about the material for the pot. You have the flexibility to use any rounded container you have on hand, such as pottery, wood, or even plastic. The most important factors are ensuring that the pot has the right depth, radius, and thickness to match the size of the dough. All the measurements can be found in the pattern linked in the video description. If you made any changes to the pattern, such as using a different hook size or yarn weight, it's important to select a container that is suitable for your modified preferences. The Rosabella series will consist of 2 more videos. In the final video, I will share a free pattern for creating Rosabella's second costume. To stay updated and ensure you don't miss out, make sure to subscribe to the channel.